started getting familiar with the logo work. You know what I mean? So this is really Fergie baby. You know what I mean?
So will we see this on any hoodies?
Oh, we're gonna go crazy with the merch soon, but right now we're just trying to get the ball rolling, trying to get the brand up, let people know what's going on. A lot of people still lost.
If you could work with any artist, who would it be? That you haven't worked with already.
Shout out to Brooklyn. There's a lot of Brooklyn artists out there. Definitely Jay Critch.
Nice.
What else I work with? Like, when you mean by artists, like just in New York?
No, anywhere. It could be Africa. Whoever you follow, whoever you want. Could be a whole new sound. Put me on. I'm here to know about Fergie. What does Fergie baby like? Who does Fergie baby like?
Rick Ross.
Okay.
That's the boss talk right there.
Okay.
French,
okay.
You know.
Any girl rappers in your?
Well, girl singer, probably Kalani.
Oh, okay, cool.
Kalani, The Weeknd.
Okay.
People like that, you know. The vibes. It's all about vibes over here. So if you bring a vibe and we could come together.
Do you freestyle or?
I mean.
That's not your thing.
No,
I'm trying to fall in love with Fergie, baby.
All right.
You right? Are you pen for anybody else?
Sometimes. Some people come. It's starting to come.
Well, I was just wondering because I don't like write my own. I'm just joking. I'm just totally joking. If you could write a song for somebody, who would it be? Any artist that just topped?
I can't really come off top of the head with that, but I'm free to whoever.
Switching it right up. I'm a fashion stylist. What's in your closet?
Oh, I'm a kip guard.
Okay.
Shout out to Ronnie Faye.
Okay.
I like. Oh, I'm wearing all my man stuff right now.
Okay, so I'm about to say, is there any brand you would like to put me on to? Stand up, give me the full stand.
This is Ted.
No, you gotta stand.
Justice. Gotta stand up. All right, so boom, this is Ted. They coming from Brooklyn to New York City. This is Full Play. This is my man from Harlem, Ori, and neighborhood kids from Harlem. You know
so you're cross-banding 3 brands in one?
But these are all my mans. I'm supporting them.
Oh, I like that. So all your mans come up here. Me, KC, who's styling up. I'll break their brand.
My man shit.
Yeah, that's good. You know, this is what I
do.
do.
Up, man. You gotta give that love back right there.
Yeah, I love it.
People that know how you gotta do that right there. These are people that you came up with, they saw you, and they doing something, and it's only right to spotlight and bring your peoples along, man. Because if everybody ain't eating, something being done wrong.
Yeah, for real.
Well, while we have Fergie here, I want to introduce my other beautiful, talented, because you might be into art, Miss. You might want to be one with the mic. You could if you want to hear yourself. It always helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here you go. And welcome, Betty Rubble.
Hi.
Betty Rubble, NYC, me Fergie baby.
Hi. Nice to meet you. You're very talented.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. And how old are you again?
25.
Oh, 25. A quarter. A quarter.
Yeah, you like have your shit together. Like when I was 25, I wasn't like trying to like do that. I couldn't.
Yeah, I wish I started a little earlier, but
really?
No, that's good.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
You have any kids, Fergie?
Nah.
He's still, ladies, look at me.
Yo, bro.
This is the Let's Get Fergie hour. Call me up 347-721-3161 if you're trying to have his baby, because you know that type. I'm just joking. Be fun, Bavante Mondays.
You'll have
Who's got Fergie baby. You will be having one of these.
Fergie baby.
A Fergie baby.
Nah, he ain't trapping me.
Harlem.
He ain't trapping me.
I just wanted to put that out there because, you know, anybody listens to the Who's Stylin' Who show, God forbid, you just never know. They could be outside waiting for you. Fergie!
That's a plan.
But I like when artists are here to mix. She makes some dope art. Rub the heart. This is the heart she made me.
Yeah, I was looking at that. That's dope. That's
Look, the girl came with her own mac and cheese. A block.
The Wonder Bread got me.
Wonder Bread? Where's the Wonder Bread?
Wonder Bread.
Right here.
Below.
This is some heavy art. Oh, wait, hold on.
They're bricks, yeah. So I go around Brooklyn, like to different construction zones, And they just have them everywhere because they're like blowing up buildings and making new condos. So if you can, there's actually one that I want to get into. Like I walked by it the other day, and you can like look through the diamond, and I was like, holy shit, because it was a bunch of these, like the broken cinder blocks that I make Cookie Monsters out of. And this one is like a Lizzo one, so you like just like a cookie, but then you can see the other side. And yeah, but like whenever I find these, I make Cookie Monsters, and there's like a pile of like 300, and I have a really tall ladder, so I'm like, I don't know.
How long does it take for you to make one, like to draw on?
See, it's really
depends, right? On what you're drawing on.
Yeah, like I'm kind of ADHD, so I'll like kind of like do a little bit on one, and then I'll get tired of it. Then I'll like pull out another rock, do a little bit. So at the end of the night, it's always like a mess. Like there's just like rocks everywhere. But so like this one I probably had for like a year. But I'm just kind of, and it'll get more detailed, but I'm just kind of like getting to the point.
What's that? Who are those on those rocks?
So this is Prince. I'm from Minnesota.
That's Michael Jackson, right?
No, this is Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy? Oh,
in his leather
outfit.
outfit.
Yeah.
In his leather outfit, yeah. So, but like Prince for us in Minnesota is like everything. So I try to do like as much Prince stuff as I can. But this is him when he wore, and you can find on YouTube his old costume designer who moved back to Minnesota. She talks about how she came up with this jumpsuit where the butt cheeks are cut out.
Oh, wow.
And but when she talks about it, she has like a Minnesota accent, and all the women at Paisley Park who like give the tours are all like blonde, like Midwestern ladies. What's your favorite Prince song? Oh, I'd say Starfish and Coffee.
Nice.
I love that song. Like, because I feel like that's for everybody who's kind of like a weirdo to kind of be like, it's okay, like, and it's actually beautiful. And I feel like that's kind of, I feel like Prince could have been somebody who so easily could have, like, just, his life could have been over. Like, it's just like, you're so short, you're so this, but he was like, play basketball, and he was like amazing at that. And he's like, I'm going to play guitar, I'm going to be like amazing at that. And he's just like, you know. So for people in Minnesota, it's just like.
I like the Ballad of Dorothy Parker. That's my jam.
Yes.
That's my jam.
Yeah. Well, that song I really like when I'm like getting ready. Because I feel like it's kind of like a good like before you go out. But yeah, no, that's
I want to get the vibe right.
Where can we find your rocks? What's your Instagram? What's your social media?
Yeah, so I'm Betty Rebel NYC on Instagram. And then like these bricks, I'm going to finish those up and take them to a store called Awesome Brooklyn tomorrow.
Okay.
And that's on Flatbush and like Fenimore, I want to say. And it's a store where it's a woman she has the cutest little daughter, Athena, but she runs the store and she gets local artists and stuff to sell their stuff out of there, and she supports them, and she's been amazing to me. Like, because shipping the rocks is like a nightmare, like ADHD nightmare. Like, so to be able to sell them physically out of a store that's right by my apartment is like.
What's the highest price point on a rock?
Oh, I mean, like this rock I would never sell because it's the very first one that I ever. Yeah, I mean, if somebody was like $1,000, I might be like, okay, maybe I guess you know. But typically, like the ones I sell out of there, I sell for around like the most expensive is like a $300 boombox. It's like a pink radio, nice. I think. Yeah, but those would be like $50, $40.
If you want a Betty Rebel custom rock, hit her up, Betty Rebels.
I to ask you before we get off of that topic. How are you transporting this artwork? I could imagine with,
Yeah, you got any back problems?
Oh my god, yeah, I've broken 2 Versa carts. They're these like carts that you use for groceries, and they're supposed to have like a capacity of like 80 pounds. Right. But I busted 2 of them in like I don't even know who I'm talking to, sorry. Over the course of
over here.
It's me. Hello.
Thunny. So yeah, So now I just carried them. I have these like Marimekko bags that were like really expensive, but I've had them for years, and they're perfect because they have these little pockets, so you can keep them all separate. So it gets heavy, but that's like my gym routine. So.
Who's styling?
You rock, Betty Rebel. You rock.
Betty Rebel, we thank you for coming to the Who's Styling Hook. I thank you.
And I also wanted to say, any rock you want to pick out, you can take. And if you want to take one to give away to one of your listeners too, like
this is what we were doing. Call me up.
I brought this for you because I saw your Wu-Tang patch, and I was like, I bet you'd love the tiger patch.
Yes, Wildcats. I styled that video, Wildcats, featuring hands on Redman, Street Life, and Method Man. Hands on Wildcat. So this will be going on a jacket, or I might give it to Method Man, depending on how I feel. Who's styling who? Who will win a Betty Rubble rock? Call me up 347-721-3161. But to make it better, because I want her followers to go up, the next, we'll figure it out. But follow us both, Betty Rubble NYC. And when she figures out, she's going to pick the follower that she wants to give the rock to. But you have to hashtag who's styling who and Betty Rubble. Okay? And we'll find out which rock. You got to tune into the Who's Styling Who show. You got to follow Betty Rubble NYC. And you'll see which rock I give my lucky viewers. Thank you, Betty. Who's styling who? Fergie Baby is in the building. Harlem's finest own. Do you have a dance?
No.
Oh, okay. Who's styling who? What up, CEO? Money Under Pressure. It's Mondays. We got DJ Digga and the ones and twos. You got one more song for me from Fergie Baby? Let's go. Who's styling who? Hey, call me up. What up, Sheena? What up, Brian? What up, Rock? Trust No One Clothing on the check-in. What up, Steel Oak P Music? What up, DJ Rush NYC? Hey! Let's go! Let's go! Who's that nigga? Fergie Baby? Oh. Yes. We got a world premiere. DJ Digga on the ones and two. Follow Fergie Top Baby. He's a whole mamante, bigger than a moment. We just fell in love with Harlem tonight. Hey, let's add this on rotation with this other two records. Hey. Ooh, yes, we love this. I don't want your heart. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. I'm going my with the phone. My co-host is in the building. Thunny. Well, you know what? That's my nickname for him because he just be his own partner in his own battle. We're gonna talk about that. Fergie, 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 Fergie. Mama take Mondays. If you love Fergie, do the Fergie dance. We're gonna give it to him like this. Fergie. Fergie. Look who's here. He's in a different seat. Last time he was in that seat. Shout out to D Chambers for the love when I was rocking that Stay Motivated hat. Oh, let's talk about the... Hold on. How can I forget? Because we got a man right here in the building. 25. He can fit into this conversation. The New Masculinity. Shout out to Pharrell on that cover of GQ magazine. I'm eager to get everyone's opinion because I have an array. Did you not see the cover? Okay, let's pull up the cover, ladies and gentlemen.
Early, man. He's seen it. He just don't want to. You know what I mean?
What up, TH shows and concerts?
On a big screen.
What up, SO? Yeah, so we got to talk about that. That's very important.
You got it to put on the screen? Can you put on the screen?
I can and I can't. 1 second, 2 minutes. All right, hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We're having a little technical difficulty. I was supposed to print out the paper, I guess, to show, or bring the GQ magazine, right? So, if you go to my Instagram, I just posted it in my stories, which is Pharrell's on the cover. He has this coat. You commented on it, so it's perfect. Somebody get their phone. Go to
It's out there, you know.
It's the GQ cover with the Pharrell. Oh, he found it. Let me show it on my phone. If you just tuned in right now, we're talking about this, ladies and gentlemen, the new masculinity. I'm gonna look at it one more time. The new masculinity. One more time. The new masculinity. And scene. All right, so what do you guys think?
I mean, Pharrell is a fashion icon, man.
Yes.
He can,
Is that something you'll be wearing?
no.
He said no.
However, he could do that.
Okay.
Fashion icon, I seen it, bro.
Yeah. He's definitely a fashion icon.
I already knew what she was talking about. I wanted y'all to see it and understand.
Look like a bunch of bananas.
Really?
Come on, man. Realistically, where's anybody wearing that to besides the Met Gala for some function like that?
So we could safe to say you're not wearing this.
So it's safe to say Thunny Brown, the Thunder God. Yes, it's safe to say I'm not wearing that.
Pharrell could do that.
And I'm gonna ask him these questions. Now I heard Fergie say that. I heard you say that. Says who? Do that for what? For a picture? Where's he really realistically wearing that to? For what occasion? Why?
Like you said, the Met Gala or something.
The Met Gala,
but the question is, this is the new masculinity. So I want to know. This is the question.
A couple of people doing that.
But you know what he stands on. You know what he rep.
What up, RS Complex?
Men, babe, you know, just stuff
Did he just say you're calling other men babe? I'm dead. Who's styling who?
What you showing me? So now, if you now hollering at this dude and we just broke up, and you saying stuff like that, what am I supposed to think? You speaking about it?
I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with young man. That's my.
Oh, Fergie Baby says he fucks with young bugs. But I mean, the pause to the fucks with.
Like I fuck with Frank Ocean.
Oh, now we have ourselves a conversation, ladies and gentlemen. So, yes.
I listen to the music, the dudes is talented, artists and all that, but we talking about here, what they really call it is
the new masculinity. That's what, did I say it right? It can't even come out my tongue right.
Some people call it the feminization of the man, you know what I mean? The African man in particular.
Oh, that's a whole 5-hour conversation with the no, we're not, no. What up, Bando Joe?
On these territories and these platforms, everybody you can try to take them political stance, but it's something else happening here behind the scenes.
Take me to the water to be baptized. You know why?
How do you feel about the coach?
Let me tell you something. I'm so confused because you could be thugged out. The more thugger you are, the more bitch assness I see guys doing. So I can't even judge. So let me see what you're doing in the coat. Let's see the full lens.
I know what you're saying.
Because maybe I need to see the new masculinity, because the new that I'm seeing right now, before Pharrell did that cover, you got all these self-made people that are not self-made, but they're masculine. You have all these people that say on Instagram, they do it, they're doing it, they're this, they're that, but they're really not doing it. Then you have dope artists that not signed, that are talented but not on, and they're masculine, you know what I mean? So it's like, what is the new masculinity? You got girls that look masculine, so that's tomboyish. We're living in a world of no gender. So if there's no gender, how can there be a new masculinity? That's it. I'm dropping the mic. Who's styling who? Mondays up.
Exactly. And that's what
I'm saying. This is all crazy. I don't even know. Get back.
You just asked me to take.
Fuck them up.
No. I said.
Dr. God put his thought out.
I'm good. I said that for the people. Now she tried to drop the mic and walk off. But this is what I'm talking about.
This just doesn't even make any sense.
Asked us to take the symbols and all of the men's and the women's.
Do you know what they just said today? A transgender said to take the pad. Did you see that? About they don't want us to have the women's on the pad. It just has to be a pad now. We can't have our always. You want to take. First, last week, you took the Hello Kitty bag, Balenciaga. You took the bag and said the new Hello Kitty bag like this. I gotta start putting this stuff up on the screen and just have it there so I could be pointing back. You took the Hello Kitty and demasculized it. It wasn't even I don't even, that's the wrong word. You took the Hello Kitty and gave it to a man. So I don't know what that word is. Call me up because I don't even know the right proper term in fashion. And now this, the new masculinity, I just don't know what to do anymore. I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. But I'm just
point out one thing.
Just say what you want to say here on the Who Style of Who shows. Do it for Joan Rivers.
I don't want to always bring it back to Prince, but I feel like Prince, like when you think about his time and when he came up, like he was wearing like a pirate shirt and like velvet, like assless pants, like. So I think there's something like when you think of like Frank Ocean. I mean that in terms of sexuality and stuff, but like. Real artists where it's like I'm gonna speak about what I really want to do, and like no matter if people are gonna think that I'm a freak or they're gonna like be like, oh, you're like bi or you're gay, like that's bad. Like
you're
no,
right.
Like,
I'm sorry. You know what? You just brought me back to reality. You see, this is why you have to have more than one opinion. I am sorry. Here at the Who Style and Who show, you just changed my whole opinion. Right. But you know what? You know who's I don't give a flying. Who man, get out of here. No, I'm just joking. I'm playing. No, we here at the Who Style Who show. We love everybody. We love everybody's gender.
Let me add this on. No disrespect. She's absolutely right. And that's not what we talking about. You know what I mean? Now, Prince was Prince is an icon. He could do no wrong. Stand alone, but at the same time, we got some of our brethren in the rock and roll genre that be doing
like Lenny Kravitz.
That does things that you know what I mean, that nature as far as the fashion goes. They might push the envelope. You know what I mean? Might wear something that you might not be accustomed to seeing the average man rocking.
Let me just bring this up.
Okay, OG, and we're gonna leave it with
that bothers me.
Okay.
You can say the N-word all day long.
Oh, that was my next.
All day. But you drop the F-bomb when it drops to when it's someone that's gay. It's a problem. Now you got a whole community on your back, but you can turn around and call me the N-word.
Well, who's okay with using the N-word? Like,
nobody. Can we talk about Gina Rodriguez? Y'all made that girl cry. She is so sorry for using the N-word. And let me tell you something, Miss Gina Rodriguez. I stand behind you, support you, front, side. Why are we picking her this week and crucify her about the N-word? Why?
When everybody's saying.
When everybody says
Didn't the governor say it?
Did we go and shoot Trump? Cause he be in there like that N-word, that N. He says it. He twitters it.
He does.
He does.
Nah.
I'm just joking. I was just trying to get it out. I was just trying to stir something up. Who's styling who? You know.
Ooh.
So wow. Oh. I just got my whole life just dropped. What? Because I said Trump said the N-word. He's connected to Twitter. Who's styling? We want to thank Fergie baby though.
Fergie baby.
For stopping by. Please come by anytime you want. I wanted to not only interview you but and have you engage in trending topics. So we talked about the N-word. I'm about to go outside because I just feel like something's happening outside. Who's styling who? Mondays are the new Fridays. I had to take my picture with Fergie baby. Did you get into the pictures from before? No. Okay, who's styling who? We gotta take some pictures. We'll be right back. Betty Rebel's in the building. Fergie, I like you.
How do we find you, Fergie?
Fergie.baby. Follow him. But hold on, let me say it. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You can find me on everything, Fergie baby. 2 mixtapes out, all you dumb volume 1 baby shit out there.
Who's on those?
Oh, we got Billy B, we got Cajun Waters, we got
Fred the Godson.
Fred the Godson. You know, it's a little bit.
Are you dumb?
Yeah.
We keep going Instagram, Fergie.baby, yeah, go vibe out.
Who's styling who?
The song out, Uptown's Back, featuring 27 Kelly, man. Go get that shit, man.
Get it. Who's styling who? Thank you for coming up. What up, Bubbles? What up? Me, Ling My Ling, 201, Bando Joe, Uptown, Jinx, Hip Hop Scene. This is powered by Sound Museum. Tone Touch BX. Esso still on the check-in. Betty Rebel, thank you for stopping by and bringing my rocks. Remember, follow her if you want a rock. We're giving away one of these dope rocks. Up next, I finally got a lady. She's up in the building. I'll let her introduce herself, but she got to take a picture with everybody. Bye.